Let's play around with the products I received in my July Boxycharm box. I was looking through everything really quickly, making sure that I had enough to kind of like do a full face. I don't have a powder, but you guys already know that I always use my one size. Pero vamos a ver, let's see how it works out. If you didn't see the full on unboxing, my paid Boxycharm box has finally arrived. I know they're not sending PR anymore. I don't know what's happening with that. I give you guys an update over there. I am gonna link that below. However, I do maintain an active subscription porque me gusta, because I love the box. I do have a ton of products to play around with, so let's get into it. I am gonna list everything below. I'm gonna start off with skincare. My face is clean. I did fill in my brows. I used my Goof Proof by BYOD Cosmetics in number 6 because my brows are like thicker. I don't know if I want to keep them thick. I don't know if I want to like thin them out a little bit. I haven't figured that one out yet. Anyway, so Glow Recipe is absolutamente amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and use their firming serum. I kind of squirted. I don't know why I keep smelling it. I know it doesn't smell like much of anything. So first things first, after toner, you go in with your firming serum. It feels slick, a little bit slimy, which I don't mind. Now, I did read the instructions before anybody tries to call me out and be like, nah, you're not supposed to apply that and then apply makeup on top. You're supposed to apply this AM and PM. You're supposed to go in with moisturizer over top once it's been absorbed, or most of it has been absorbed by your skin. So I'm going to give it a second. And then behind the scenes, I'm going to use my Confidence in a Cream by BYOD Cosmetics. This is first impressions. I've not used this at all. Look at the skin though. She looks so good. It looks hydrated. It looks pretty. But I'm going to tell you, I'm obsessed with Glow Recipe products. So I know I'm going to love this. And I'm really happy that I finally got my hands on it. Moisturizer has been applied. Let's move on to the very next item, and it's going to be the Volition Snow Mushroom Water Primer. I don't do a lot of primer regardless of the formula, so I'm going to do like that much. And the way I apply primer, everyone's different. Some people just kind of do one of these. I focus the primer where I need most help. So I have normal combo skin. I'm pretty normal around the perimeter. So all of this here, I'm very, very normal. As normal as we can get. I focus my primer usually on the T-zone, and then I kind of blend out. Hello. How are ya?
Ty called me a bully.
Ty called you a bully?
Yeah.
No. Mommy, didn't I fix your hair? What happened? You look crazy.
Ty called me a bully so much.
Go get me the brush so I can fix your hair.
Yeah,
Were you bullying Ty at 4 years old?
Maybe.
Maybe. You can't be mean. That's not very nice. Go get the brush so I can fix your hair. You look crazy. Life. And they keep going. FYI, I do have a vlog channel if you want to see my kids, my husband, the chaos, the whatever around the house. Go follow that. Anyway, so Snow Mushroom is on the skin. I still look glowy. I like that it doesn't leave like a white cast or white residue on the skin. I'm going to remove my hair out of my face. We're going to go in with the LYS, which kind of looked, based on the swatch, like it would look amazing on my skin. It looked like a pretty good shade match. They sent it over in TG1. This is more of a skin tint though. So I'm going to do one of these. Let's apply a little bit because in my world, less is more. I did take a break to fix that little girl's hair because she was looking crazy. And this is still blending like nothing. The formula did not set or dry down, which is awesome. So this is what the skin tint is going to look like if you want to apply a minimal amount, which I would normally do this like for every day. Pero is it buildable? Vamos a ver. Some of you guys were saying how you already received your box and are like loving your product, which makes me really happy. So we're doing a little more, not too much, because I wonder, like that was light coverage, and look, in this area you can still see through to my freckles. Pero what if you're able to build it up to like medium? Does it still look pretty? Okay, Ipsy in that color match. I don't even know why I'm crediting them, because I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember if I myself selected this shade or they selected it for me. So I don't remember. I would have to go back and like rewatch that video. Technically speaking, we are balanced and the coverage looks really pretty on its own. Let's see how everything else builds over top. I am gonna go in with the Ace Beauty for $3.50. I am gonna go in with the very same brush. I'm gonna be honest, I gotta clean all my brushes. So as a contour shade, this looks really good. It's doing its job, but I still need to bronze. Let me get that edge real quick. Oh yeah, it's a really good, let me go in here. It's a very good contour shade. What shade did I get? Does it say? Oh, in medium. So if you see these again, when you go do your selections and you see it as an add-on in your My Complexion, get medium. We do have a cream to apply, so I'm gonna work a little backwards here, okay? No se asusten, calm down. If you're surprised, that means you're new here. I know what I'm doing, I promise you. And if you keep watching all of my content, you'll see. We know what we're doing here. This is the Bisha, which could be a dupe for Patrick Tois. I'm going in with that cream, and I'm just gonna like tap her, pat her, apply her, blend her. With a sponge, I'm gonna diffuse those edges. And then I'm gonna go in with concealer. I am gonna keep it 100% real with you guys. This was sent to me by Makeup Forever. We're gonna try her for the very first time. So I'm gonna do a short. If you don't check out my shorts, you totally should. All right, so I'm gonna set the under eyeballs. That's why I ended up doing the creams first, because I wanted to apply my concealer and then go in with powder to set the under eye, and then I can do powder bronzer and the powdered blush over top. What am I doing? I'm gonna add some bronzer in my Makeup by Mario, although I do have contour, and that contour shade contoured, girl. It gave me a lift. It makes me look way more like Snatched, which is wonderful. For $3.50, I think it's great, but I do want to add a little more gold because that's like on the gray side, which is fine. And my hair's being super annoying, but I want to try a new product that I also received, so you'll see that as a short, which is why I haven't like curled it in like 2 days or anything like that. Anyway, sides. Okay. Skin's looking good. Now we can play around with the eyeball. We have 2 products, and I do want to use this here because it seems really nice. Blending out my primer really quickly. Let's dip into the Beauty Bybel palette. This is going to be more of a everyday palette, or like literally simple everyday looks. I think I'm gonna dip into, oh my goodness, so I use this one. Let's go deeper for sure. I'm gonna use this one here. Apply that directly. I think this brush I got, yeah, oh, that's funny. Look, it's the same brand. I got this off of Ipsy some time ago. I'm dipping in and I'm going in. Do you see how deep this is? I'm going in onto the deep one, and it's a very lightly pigmented something. Like, I thought we were gonna get depth, like deep. You wanna go smoky, you're gonna have to use that black. Dipping in again. I'll dip even more. Like, I'll do a better job at dipping. And you know, it makes sense. It's Carly and her makeup. Like, yeah, she'll go really glam, but she usually does like everyday wearable stuff as well. I thought this shade was gonna make me go deep. It's deep, but not as deep as you would expect it to be. I'll buff out that edge, make sure it's seamless. I think I wanna use cream eyeshadow stick and then kind of build around that. So I'm gonna apply it. This one is in the shade Ethereal Rose. I'm gonna apply it on that inner corner. It's kind of like a drier formula, so when I swatched it on the back of my hand, it felt nice and smooth. Then again, the skin on my lid is going to be more sensitive than the skin on the back of my hand. But I'm really pushing this stick onto my eyeball to get it to actually drag and apply product. And then now I'm gonna try to see if I can blend this out, if it gives me a chance. And it dried down. I was looking forward to this. It just dries down really fast. So guys, make sure that you apply it where you want it and take your time. Otherwise, you could mess this up. You see what I'm saying? Look, I'm going like this. And if I go really light-handed, look, I'm gonna go really light-handed. It doesn't do much of anything. So you really have to go in and press, which it didn't feel like this on the back of my hand. And I've tried other brands and it doesn't feel like this. It's all right. Not my favorite. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I'm going to go into this one here, which is also a deep shade. So all the lighter shades are here, and then these 6 are like the deepest shades. So I'm going to go into this one. Let's see if we can go deep. I'm going to go along that crease. Ew. Yeah, that stick shadow when you apply powder over top, because I was thinking you can use it as a base too. I went along that edge, and now it feels like if I put Elmer's glue on my lid. Like, as you're going back and forth, it feels very scratchy and dry. I don't like that. Plus, that shade, I went along the crease here and went like this. Where'd it go? It's not pigmented enough. Let me do this side too. It adds a hint of something, but look at it. That's all it does. It's a hint. With how deep that looks, and it's only applying a wash of color. Let's go in with the black, which swatched really well also. Maybe that shade will save the look. What is life right now? Let me go back and forth. Okay, so the black is more of a kohl shade. It's not super opaque, but it kind of helps. But also the stick and powders together are not working. You see how it kind of set in this area and it looks dry? Not pretty. Not pretty at all. And I feel like this look is already a train wreck. It doesn't look good. I don't know what you guys think, but absolutely not. This is horrible. Okay. I did some behind the scenes experimentative. Is it? Anyway, work and girl, no. So I hit the reset button, used my micellar water by Garnier and removed the eyeshadow. I went in as always with my Level Up primer and I thought, hey, maybe it's the eyeshadow stick that sucks. And so it just makes no sense and I don't want to judge the Carly palette the wrong way. But girl, I did the same thing, excluding the eyeshadow stick, and that is A, not pigmented, and B, not properly blendable. Like, it looks horrible. So I'm gonna, why did I say it like that? Horrible, horrible, horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it here. We're gonna fast forward it. Y'all already seen what I did. I'm only excluding the eyeshadow stick, and let's just say it's just really disappointing. I even switched up my brushes just in case. Where's the pigment? I mean, the most pigmented is the black. And as you blend it disappears. It's patchy, it's not pretty. It's almost like it picks up and stays on the brushes because it definitely doesn't go on the eyeball. So that's gonna be a huge no. What a flop. That's unfortunate. The eyes are not where it's at. I'm gonna try to zhuzh them up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my Essence mascara really quickly. And truth is that mascara, I always end up like building it up to 3 coats because it makes my lashes look absolutely amazing. But I'm at a point where I don't even want to waste the mascara because the quality of the mascara is fantastic. And then we just have this eyeshadow, which no. I lined my lips with one of the lip contours by Huda Beauty in Soft Nude. Always make sure you store them upside down. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of a balm. We almost forgot to apply some of the powder over top. I don't want to overdo it. I think the skin looks so pretty on its own. The powder is a little more on the sheerer side, so I feel like putting them together, it gives you like that pop, but you still get a nice glow. Impressive. My box overall, I still can't believe we've got some flops, girl. The palette, huge flop. I might just give it to Ty to play with because I can't and I feel bad. And then this here, I didn't like how it felt. I didn't like that I had to apply a lot of pressure in order to get it to be opaque and on the lid, and then it dried down so fast I couldn't even use a brush to really blend it out. So that one is gonna be a no. So those are my 2 flopperoos, but this foundation looks stunning on the skin, blended so well. And then I was able to build additional cream products over top and then apply some powder. No division, no disruption. It just looks really pretty and healthy on the skin. LYS, you did your thing with this. So this is really nice. The primer, first impressions, it felt nice on the skin. So we shall see how that goes. This here is Flow Recipe. So of course I'm going to say yes. $3.50. I'm so impressed. It's such a beautiful shade. And I love that it's like teeny tiny. I'm going to try to see if I can get like 2 more because it's for the price. Beautiful. And then this here, nice, really nice. All in all, the box wasn't a full flop, but the 2 items that I was like, oh cool, I have options, let's create a fun look with, they were horrible. But it happens. It is what it is. Now we know that choice day is, I want to say next week. I've seen a few spoilers, not too many. I'm curious to see what you guys have your hopes to see as options for your boxes. Please make sure you hit that like button for me. And if you're new here, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family here on the YouTube. We can't go anywhere without saying hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining, all you have to do is hit that join button below and you're good to go. Our daily shout out to the community spotlight, who YouTube is highlighting for supporting the channel by watching my videos all the way through, hitting the like button and commenting as we go along. I really appreciate you, and it doesn't go unnoticed. If you made it all the way through, you're a real one. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on the next one.